What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now this is going to be your Thieves Den vendor reset. Today is Friday, December 6th. I am Kamikazevondoom. If you guys enjoy this in any way, shape, or form, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you have any questions at all for me, hit me up in the comment section below. And if you are new to the channel and you do decide to subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I bring you guys a new Division 2 video. But alright, Thieves Den vendor reset. Today is Friday, December 6th. So let's get into it. Quick overview. I am in DZ East. DZ East. So the Thieves Den vendor available, you can see on the right side of your screen. Let's see what the occupied is. Currently, the occupied is DZ South. So, for reference, let's hit up on the targeted loot. It is Sokolov concern for DZ East. You have 16 hours and 2 minutes. And then remember, like always, if this occupied does change, the Thieves Den vendor might change as well. But as long as you see it is available in DZ East, come by today and you will be able to get all of these items.
What can I do for you?
So let's look at it. You have 16 hours, and I'll probably post this within the next 10 minutes or so, so you'll have at least, 15 hours or so. This is the Claws Out. It is the named Wyvernware holster, introduced in TU6. And guys, this is a must-buy. I'll tell you why. So, not only is Wyvernware your crit brand set, so just from running this one piece, you'll get that crit damage. This also has 45% skill haste. So even if you don't want this, you can still get 45% skill haste as an attribute on your holster. I know it goes up above that. I think I've got probably 46, 47. But still, 45, that is probably top, tier that I've seen so far on a holster. It could go a little bit higher, but this is definitely a must-have. And not only is the attribute decent, but perfect bloodlust. Now, when you swap your weapon, you get 20% damage for 5 seconds. You'll lose that buff if you swap back while it's active. But come on, guys. So you can run dual shotties, you can run dual LMGs, dual SMGs, dual ARs, whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as you switch your weapon right before an encounter, you have 5 seconds of 20% damage. And then, if you run out of ammo, instead of reloading, if you're running the same gun for both your primary and your secondary, you can just switch back, get the 20% buff again, and then keep going. Not only that, but it comes with a red mod slot. Like, this is pretty much as good as it's going to get for you guys. Now, remember in the recalibration station, yes, you can recalibrate the skill haste off for whatever you want, whether it be health, crit chance, whatever. But yeah, this isn't a bad pickup, you guys. I'd highly recommend it. I know it costs 70 DZ resources, so, get out there, start farming. But this is a pretty decent pickup. The 28.5k base armor is also fairly, good for the holster. And just overall, it's pretty good. But alright, enough about that. That is your named item of the day. Let's go through your gear set items. Ongoing Directive Backpack. It has a rainbow, a red, blue, and a yellow. Crit chance at 3%. Health at 16.5. And skill power at 329. It also comes with Hardened and a red and yellow mod slot. I personally would not pick this up because you could get one with better talents. However, if you are aiming for more sustainability, obviously Hardened or Vital is the way to go for you. Next up, True Patriot holster. Comes with a red and a yellow. Crit damage at 7% and skill haste at 20%. Now, like I just said, with the claws out holster at 45% skill haste, that's not max, but it's pretty high. This 20% skill haste is fairly low. The crit damage at 7% also is fairly low, but you do get the 2 red mod slots that come with it. So yes, you could re-roll the crit damage, you could, make the skill haste more, roll crit chance on there or health. But as far as this one goes, I would not pick this up because both of those rolls are fairly low. Moving on to the hardwired knee pads. Comes with a yellow skill haste at 18%, and it also comes with a yellow and blue mod slot. Now, hardwired knee pads, I haven't really seen in the Thieves Den that often. It's usually just negotiators or aces. But this isn't bad, you guys. Hardwired, remember way back in the day, that was the gear set that you had to craft. So being able to buy these items now is pretty legit. And then remember, you can re-roll one of the attributes. And on knee pads, there's only one attribute, so you can re-roll this to anything you want. And then it also comes with that yellow and blue mod slot. Next up, there it is, Negotiator's Dilemma knee pads. Comes with total armor at 10.5%. Now, the max goes up to 13%, I believe. So 10.5 is not bad. I think normally you'll see like 11% or something like that in that range. So it is a little bit lower, but it's still not bad. And with only one attribute, you can re-roll it to whatever you want. And it comes with a blue and yellow mod slot. Tip of the Spear gloves comes with a red and a yellow. SMG damage at 4 and skill power at 166. It also comes with a red mod slot. That's up to you guys. So with it being a red and a yellow, and this being Tip of the Spear, you could get away with keeping the skill power and then just re-rolling the SMG damage to whatever it is you're using. And then you can utilize that red mod slot, so you could go that way. But personally, I would say that yellow roll skill power is too low. The 166, that's too low for the gloves. If you're looking at like min-maxing or trying to get the most out of your build, I would wait and get a better pair of gloves. And finally, the Aces and Eights holster. 2 reds. You have crit chance at 7.5 and crit damage at 6. And it also comes with 2 red mod slots. Now, for Aces and Eights, doing PvE, PvP, whatever, having crit chance and crit damage is good. And both of these are, not the best rolls. So you would have to re-roll one of these to get, a better attribute out of it. And then there's also, for those of you that like sustainability, I would say keep the crit chance, get rid of the crit damage, and then go with health if you're worried about sustainability. Those are your gear set items of the day. Honorable mentions, let's see. I would say the hardwired knee pads, those aren't that common, so that would be something to look out for. Remember, Negotiators is getting a nerf in a few days. And that's maybe the Aces and Eights holster. But for right now, it's still all about the claws out. Next up, go through your high-end items. Okay, so for the high-end items, let me put on the old base damage. There you go. Alright, so for base damage, starting off with your high-end items, you have the G36C. Normal base damage is 11.6k, and then with the build I'm rocking, it is at 19.9k. It comes with Spike, Extra, and Everlasting. So yeah, if you're a G36 fan, that's not a horrible pickup. The Spike definitely work with your skill builds. And Extra is always nice. Try to get the 60 magazine size. Moving on, M700 Tactical. This one has a pretty low base damage, but I'll go through it anyways. Base damage 88.9k, and then with the build I'm on, it's at 113.8k. Comes with breadbasket, distance, and recharged. I would tell you right now, do not get this. Its base damage is really low, almost 20,000 lower than some of the other ones I've seen. So I'd probably not pick this one up. Next up, you have the Badger Tough Gloves. Comes with a blue and 2 reds. You have armor regen, SMG damage, and shotgun damage. I would not pick up these gloves. Moving on, Badger Tough Holster. Comes with 2 blues and a yellow. You have health percentage, health, and skill haste. Also comes with a yellow mod slot. The health percentage at 2% is way too low. The 14,000 health, again, way too low. And the skill haste at 15%, again, is incredibly low. Let's see. There's not... Yeah, I just would skip it. Don't even pick that one up, guys. That's pretty bad. Alright, Utility System mod for electronics. You have skill power, Hive skill power, and Firefly skill power. With that 144 skill power, I mean, that's not bad, because if you use a Hive, right there alone is, what, 272? So, I mean, you could get some decent skill power out of that for your Hive if you want. And finally, your drone mod for the battery slot. This is giving you health at 83.4%. That's not max at all, but it's a decent roll. So if you guys are looking for health on your drone, you could pick it up. But me, myself, I would not recommend it. But alright, those are your high-end items. Let's see, anything worth mentioning? I mean, maybe the utility mod, but that's about it. Double check the gear set items. Again, maybe the hardwired knee pads, maybe. Aces and eights holster, maybe. But for me, the only thing really that's a must buy is this holster. Not only do you get a pretty ridiculously high skill haste on there, but you also have perfect bloodlust and a red mod slot. And then don't forget it is Wyvern wear, so you do get that crit damage out of that brand set bonus. Pretty good pickup, you guys. Alright, that was your Thieves Den vendor reset for Friday, December 6th. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Kamikazevondoom, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.